Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Bo Burrows gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Merrifield.
Here it comes. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Fouled off. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Pham brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Set to go now, Cody Bellinger. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. To short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pham on second. Bellinger at first. 1 gone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners going. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
At the plate, Francesco Abreu, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. First and second now, 1 man out. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
In his career, Profar is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come home with it, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the throw in gets away from him.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Tyler Alexander comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Alexander.
Dominic Nunez will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. The 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hill is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's the A's 6. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Number 21, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Isaac Paredes. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Seamus Nunez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fouled away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Pops this one up. Profar is under it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder. Three and 0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 pitch. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers.
Third base.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Green is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mitch Haniger. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Haniger is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. And this one gets away.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Pham on third with 2 out. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hill moves over. And that's the 3rd out. A's strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now to the plate, Josh Jung, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ripped down the first base line. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Riley Green.
Now at the plate, Riley Green. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. What a flip for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Next up for the A's, Francisco Abreu. He drew a walk his first time up.
Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 0-2 coming. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Jung has a play. One down. And
now
with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jurickson Profar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throwing to second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Dominic Nunez. Popped up, Jung in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And there's ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Profar, the runner at second with one away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pulled toward right center field. Green sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The left fielder, number
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
In now, Tommy Pham. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple. They lead it 6-0.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Set to get
The
his
second
evening at the
baseman,
plate started,
Taylor
Taylor Walls. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Rogers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. One out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Derek Hill will be next. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Derek Hill. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Hill is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Isaac Paradis would be next. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the nine-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
At the plate, Isaac Paradis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Popped up. Moncada shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. striding in for Oakland, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Now here's the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Bellinger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a drive out to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Bellinger ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as the lead swells to 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, the first baseman, Francisco Abreu.
Digging in, Francisco Abreu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In for strike two. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. Knee high, he barehands it. Just late, he's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Popped him up. Nunez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 8 and the Tigers nothing. Next for the Tigers, number 50. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. From his backside. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Standing in now, Seamus Nunez will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Swing and a liner, but foul. Heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The next 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one
Now
so far,
batting,
but after that
baseman,
walk, they've got runners at
Josh.
first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Josh Jung. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. None out, runners at first and second. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious
right
he
fielder,
wanted
number
absolutely
15.
no part of the 3 or 4 hole
Riley
hitters. But he's got to focus here
Green.
because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in, Riley Green comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1-1. Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Nunez on third. Jung at second. Green on at first with nobody out. Fastball well outside. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch popped up. Abreu is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Time now for the A's
Second
Road to the
baseman,
Show report as we get a
Taylor.
look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Striding into the box, Taylor Walsh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Merrifield moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Rogers, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Merrifield is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Oakland is on top in this one, 8-2. In now, Dominic Nunez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Dominic Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Two out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Grounded weakly to the right side. Walls charging this one. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Derek Hill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get...
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Isaac Paradis. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 50.
Striding in, number 50. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Seamus Nunez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Seamus Nunez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hard hit ball to second. Profar right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the A's 8 and the Tigers 3. Jake Thompson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Jake Thompson.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping in now, Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
1 out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Now a hard liner, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. The next 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Leading off the inning, Josh Jung, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, Josh Jung.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Jung on at first, nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Frankie Montas takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Miguel Cabrera will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Merrifield patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Taylor Walls.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Walls earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runners are at first and second with one away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, Jake Rogers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Hill.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Merrifield on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. David McKay is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, David.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. The 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now batting, Francesco Abreu. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Jurickson Profar will be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Dominic Nunez.
Ready for another chance. Dominic Nunez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hard hit to first. Nunez comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Isaac Paredes. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Now even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, number 50. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Seamus Nunez.
Now in the box, Seamus Nunez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
In there, and it's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Two balls and a strike. Man, it is nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Eduardo Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Eduardo Jimenez.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Whit Merrifield. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Merrifield.
The pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses up and in.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tommy Pham waits on deck. The 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Merrifield aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped him up. Rogers. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has a look, now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Strike called. 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hill is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Next up for Detroit, Riley
Leading
Green
up
will
for
start
the
things
Tigers,
off in the inning for
right
Detroit.
fielder,
He'll be followed by Miguel
Riley
Cabrera waiting on deck.
Green.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that misses ball one. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Bellinger brings it in, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Green over at second. Cabrera at first with no outs. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase.
34.
That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jake Rogers. as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. First and second now, one man out. On a rope to the second baseman.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Riding in once again, Derek Hill, and with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Nunez is under it, and that's the third out. Tigers strand a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Taylor Williams enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Williams.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Williams has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Francesco Abreu. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up, and no one will track it down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Paradis is there, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. It's the A's 8 and the Tigers 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Isaac Paradis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-1 home is strike two, swinging. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, number 50. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Ball.
1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Seamus Nunez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Last breath for the Tigers. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Josh Jung is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. from the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two-out, two-strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-3 tonight. The A's get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Number 21 notches his 3rd win of the year. Bo Burrows struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.